I'm Katherine Fairfax Wright. I'm the director of Behind the Curtain, Todrick Hall, which follows Todrick on a tour across the U.S., performing his stage show, which is autobiographical and tells the story of him growing up as a gay black man. I actually didn't know who Todrick was initially. I was approached about the project. I just took to Google for a solid 20 minutes or so and was totally smitten right off the bat. He's just has such an incredible energy, his creativity, his DIY inclinations. He'll just stop at nothing to see his vision through, and I was just totally in adoration of that and decided to hop on board.
You'll never see me cry. I'm not that kind of guy, but I know you're done with excuses, yeah. Once I saw you say goodbye, I thought twice about that lie, but I know you know what the truth is, but please.
Well, the thing with Todrick is he's a performer like through and through. To his very core, he is a performer. So there was a sense of him performing, but there was not at all a sense of that not being his natural persona, you know, and that I really felt like I was accessing the true Todrick, and that the audience watching the film would be also, because whether the camera is there or not, he's cracking jokes, he's finding fun in everyday life, he's engaging with the world around him, you know, sliding down banisters or whatever it is. He's just someone who enjoys existing in this world. Well, I think one of the things that was also really special about this project for Todrick was how personal it was. This was the first project that he really was opening up his own backstory for all of his fans through his lyrics and all of that. And the way that he went about doing that, by surrounding himself with friends, by really hardworking people, it just was so incredible to witness that and to learn that if you just set this goal for yourself and you know, surround yourself with people who share that goal, that you can really achieve incredible things.
For the previous tours, Todrick takes all of his YouTube videos and puts them to life on stage.
And we were going to use my most popular YouTube videos to tell the story of the Wizard of Oz. I think it's because I grew up in a small town in Texas. I identify with who Dorothy is. I know what it's like to live in a town where people don't understand you. My agency had already booked the tour. The tickets were already on sale. But then I had so many things that I was talking about and so passionate about off camera, and I was talking to some of my friends, and they were like, this is the stuff you should be singing about. And I was like, it won't work because I want to be doing something about the Wizard of Oz. But then I wrote this song.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
And he started playing it for me in the car, and I was like, this is it.
Everyone was like, you need to change it to this project.
He was like, well, it's gonna be kind of darker. I was like, yes to all that.
I ended up writing basically a full-on musical.
I think what impressed me the most about Todrick's process was just the goals he would set for. He didn't let the parameters of reality inhibit his goals. So even though he had very little time to do what he wanted to do, he didn't let that diminish the height that he sought to arrive at, you know. Well, I think one of the things that long-form documentary or films in general can really help convey are the nuance of the human experience, and to be able to, you know, people might know who Todrick is and have seen his videos or whatever, but to really get a sense of how he has become what he is, who are the figures in his life, his mother, his friends, who have developed, helped create this person. And you know, once you get into the details of someone's existence like that and their identity, it just becomes harder and harder to deny them that identity. Human rights are, I think, most fully realized when that person is humanized. So I think that's one thing that documentary can do so well is just convey that sense of personhood to an audience, and then it becomes undeniable that they are worthy of human rights just like anyone else.